What's cracking, everybody? It's me, your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I'm back with another message here. How's everybody's day going so far? It's currently 1:47 p.m. on September 24th, 2024. It's nice as hell outside. I just came back in, okay? Hold on real quick. Let me pause this. All right, so we're back. Thank you, Most High. All praises to the all praises due to the Most High for giving us a beautiful day to be here with each other. Okay. Yeah, let's get into this. All right. What's up, everybody? All right. First things first. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Share the content. Share the videos. Do whatever you wish. Dislike the video if you want to too. All right, so I'm just, before I get into the cards, okay? I would like to just say that this, okay, I'm starting to get irritated. Yo, so the next Sean Combs Chronicles Part 2. The internet is abuzz today about Kim Porter's memoir. Okay? People are reposting things that were in this book. They're repeating things that are in this book. They are believing the things that are in this book. These things are all allegedly, by the way. And as we all know, I believe that Sean Combs, who I will no longer refer to as Diddy or P. Diddy or anything else but his government name at this point, because now he's behind bars, okay? That Sean Combs is a fucking scab. 2:11 on the clock, okay? He's a scab. I mean, a demonic scab. Not because of, and from my personal standpoint, this is what I believe, not because of what people are saying about him, not because of what I heard, because of what I saw on that tape. Now, before I actually viewed that tape, just the general vibes, I just always kind of felt like he was a bit of a scumbag. I just did. But scumbag or not, there's a difference between being a scumbag and a demon. I've been a scumbag before in my life. I'm not a demon though. Okay? I'm a scumbag. I've been a scumbag before, but I've not been a P3DO, an abusive person, never been a thief. You feel me? But once I saw that tape, the video evidence, you know, and it wasn't, as we all know, this was not anything AI generated. This was not something choreographed or staged. As a matter of fact, he didn't think anybody was ever going to see that tape. He went to great lengths to make sure that that tape was not seen by anyone. All right. We also have the evidence that the district attorney of New York, is he a district attorney? Whoever, Damian Williams. No disrespect to Damian Williams because he has a title that he earned, but I think it's district attorney. Okay. But nonetheless, we have the evidence of what they found in his homes. Okay. All of this is, you know, what we see. It's physical evidence. We see the evidence. There's a lot going on with this dude, man. Now, with that being said, with the tape, blah, 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 yada, 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 I think that he's a lot of things based upon what I've seen. I'm not a fan of his. I'm not a supporter of his, but I am a supporter of common sense and decency and pointing out things in this world that are just bizarro and twisted. I can't help it. That's what I'm here. I feel like I was given the gift of gab. I was given the gift of intelligence. I was given the gift of discernment and a very diplomatic approach to things. I feel like I'm a very fair person. And I believe in the truth. Not my truth, not your truth, but the entire truth, even if the truth makes me look bad sometimes. You feel me? But geez Louise. So the whole Kim Porter thing. Everybody's running with this. And you know what I was really kind of disappointed to see today were people running with this whole narrative that's in this diary or journal that should know better. The way that people are flying, are just gravitating to this writing is comparative to like a flies gravitating to a pile of steaming poop. It just is. I got a problem with people who speak for people who are dead and who don't have a voice to speak for themselves, because these are generally people that not outside of the fact can't speak for themselves. You can't verify anything. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are reading is highly speculative and seems very kind of fishy to me. You got somebody that didn't even have any type of direct relationship with Kim Porter, who says that they received a flash drive from someone, and this person typed up this book, threw it on Amazon, and it's flying off the Amazon shelves. People are buying this book left and right. I'm getting guy bumps. How many of y'all have been the victim of rumors? A rumor mill. How many of you all out there have been a victim of a smear campaign? Okay? To me, it's very... This is what's wrong. This is one of the things that's wrong in this world. I'm sorry. It just is. And no, I'm not sorry about saying this. It's the truth. This is what's wrong in this world. You get a lot of people, man, that say one thing, that say they stand for certain things, or or want to make it seem as if it's okay to spread propaganda or false allegations or garbage because of what you don't think about, because you don't like somebody, because of your negative opinion or judgment, which we shouldn't be making over people anyway, okay? Unless it got something to do with you. And really, at the end of the day, what do we understand about the divine? The divine makes the judgments. Now, is there judges? Are there judges on this planet? I believe that there are, but judges wouldn't be going around spreading gossip and lies. That's just my opinion. That doesn't seem high vibrational at all. And judges would be people that would be considered high vibrational. Hell, even in the court system, judges are supposed to have a better level, have a better understanding and an expectation that they're going to exceed normal levels or normal expectations of civility, diplomacy, and honesty. But we know that they don't do that because they're human. The judges that I'm talking about walking around down here are not human. Okay, they may be in human form, but they're high-vibing divine beings. Nonetheless, what am I saying here? I am telling you that people are so ready to just gravitate towards whatever this person wrote, mind you, that had no personal relationship to Kim Porter, and who knows where he truly and honestly did get that flash drive from. And even from the fact that her best friend has even come out and said there never was any journal, there never was any diary. She didn't say any of these things. People are still like, nope, this is actually what he did. Yep, this is what he did. We knew it. Blah 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 blah. All because they don't like him. Do you see how this works? Are we seeing where Dwayne is going with this? It's very serious that people have to understand that they're no better than people that are walking around gossiping, spreading lies at this point. You got a lot of people on this platform that are getting a lot of likes, clicks, and shares because they want to tap in to this garbage that was published. And I said garbage that was published because anytime somebody releases anything that can't be verified by the person that they say said it or wrote it, it's garbage. It's garbage. It's trash. It is. How would anybody like it if somebody said something about you to somebody you didn't know, and that person that don't know you from a can of paint goes and tells everybody what somebody else said about you, or wants to tell your story? You see what I'm saying? That's one of the, I'm trying to tell you, man, this is how shit gets started. This is how things go way too far. This is truly how reputations get ruined, and it's a snowball effect. Ray Williams Johnson videos, you know, I've seen a lot of videos that he's done about that, where somebody sees something and they run to social media with it. Okay? They start attacking people, attacking businesses, when it's all just a basic misunderstanding or incorrect information. And then what happens is that people end up losing their jobs, their reputations are soiled, people end up self-eliminating, just like taking themselves out. I saw one the other day where a whole entire business closed. They didn't have anything to do with this whole. They were so attacked by people on social media because of what somebody uploaded about some sign at a gas station. And at the very end of the gas station LED sign, it referenced something about a pizza shop. And the pizza shop didn't have anything to do with it. I think it was like a food cart that was there or something like that sold pizza out of the parking lot at the gas station, I believe it was. And they started to receive all kinds of attacks and threats online because they thought the owner of the gas station that was being blasted on the LED sign was the owner of the pizza restaurant. All because people didn't take the moment to use their common sense or discernment, or to maybe even fact check anything. That's insane. You know, for somebody that, and the reason why I'm so, I have a very strong stance on that is because I myself have been the victim of people just believing what somebody said, and it's not even fucking true. Not even a lick of it. There's nothing that says that any of what this person has written in that book, Kim Porter said. Now you may want to believe that maybe Diddy, Sean Combs is capable of doing said things, just based upon what we saw on that tape and the video evidence and, you know, whatever else you choose to believe. But I'm going by facts. I'm not going by what anybody else says. If I had to make a judgment about Sean Combs, I would have his ass to be sitting in jail for the next 5 to 10 years for domestic assault on that girl, the way he beat her up in that hallway. That's what I'm telling you, okay? However, nobody knows if Kim Porter actually said what she said, and it's obvious, and it's always quite convenient that people always take a moment to say what somebody else said when either they're dead, they're locked up behind bars and can't talk, or they're somewhere scared, sitting somewhere, and don't have a viable voice to speak to address certain things, their concerns, or to address rumors, because they've been gaslit, they've been gang stalked, whatever the case may be. And I would just like to remind people too, you know, everybody's always so quick to jump on the we're gonna find the truth train. Kim Porter has children and family members as well. Does anybody consider the fact that her family or her family, close personal friends, or her children could be affected by this, further traumatized by this? The stuff that because I didn't read any of it, I'm just going by what people have read out of it and what the conversation is. The stuff that this person that published this book is saying about Kim Porter and what she said happened between her and Sean Combs is crazy. But see, people gonna get enough of playing with God's name, and people gonna get enough about and putting words in dead people's mouths. Lies. And every fool sitting out there running to Amazon to go buy that book to read a bunch of bullshit that probably ain't even true. I said what I said. Okay? Especially people in this spiritual community. You know, listen, I said what I said. We should know better. Addressing that book, the whole Sean Combs conversation, I believe is a good conversation to have. You know what I'm saying? But this whole thing with Kim Porter, no. Anybody with a lick of sense should know that this is nothing but fiction. There's no way to even verify that she wrote any of that. The person didn't even know her. But yep, people are so ready to jump on board and believe everything they read. And this is coming from somebody that does not like Sean Combs at all. I'm just looking at it from a very adult, mature, realistic standpoint. Because if anybody else running around reading that book, reposting things online, giving their perspective on how they knew this and they knew that. If the shoe was on the other foot, if somebody were to write some guy, well, nobody would ever, I've never done anything like that. What? How do you know that he did either? It's a lie. It's a rumor. Lies and rumors are generally things that are not true. So anybody can say anything about anybody. And the moment that people are ready to believe it, then they believe it and they run with it regardless if it's true or not. And that's disgusting. And anybody that participates in that type of conversation, you should already know better. Or you should expect that maybe one day it'll happen to you and then see how you feel. Okay? I'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. Yep. Ready to phone home, okay? These people on planet Earth are a little weird here. Okay? There's nothing like fresh squeezed lemon on watermelon. It is so bomb. Okay? There we go. Yeah, it is time. Well, it's time for a shave. I'm letting my hair, it's winter time, so I generally like to let my hair grow back out during winter time. So we'll see what happens this year, okay? Yikes. All right, so let's get to this, okay? I heard something. I did. They think they might think they know what I did, but they don't know what I did. Okay? That's what I heard. So we're gonna put some cards on that. Hey, Karma. Hey, girl. Hi. Come on. What? What have you been talking about lately? I've been directed to the dark mirror cards. Okay, you gonna come up here? Come on. I really think she might be PG again. Okay. I really think she might be. She's acting pretty much the same way she did the last time. I hope not, though. I really hope not. Okay. Let's see. The babies was born on May 5th. The incubation period, so May, June. Oh, wow. Yeah, it could very well be. Parasite, number 19. Okay? Somebody could be a Libra. 19 breaks down to a 10, which would be Libra. Somebody could be born on the 19th. 10s also represent endings as well. Okay? Let's look up something real quick here. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Select the all options so that you know all my uploads. You feel me? Is it the lighting? It's bothering me. There we go. It's the sun. 19 is the sun in tarot as well. Leo energy. Something could possibly be exposed about a Libra. They think they know what I did, but they don't know what I did. So this means that somebody did something to you. What's the T? Somebody thinks that you don't know, but you know. You know, a lot of times when you are somebody that's intuitive, and you know stuff, your intuition or your discernment or your instincts are telling you something, and you confront somebody about it, you always have to use your discernment. Okay, and you also have to just utilize, things that I would consider common sense, but things, certain things, like a lot people don't pick up on like the nuances and the cues of a liar, or when people are being deceptive. Okay, I'm a walking lie detector test. Nobody's perfect, but most of the time I know when somebody's being dishonest. Most of the time I do. And generally speaking, if I don't know somebody's being dishonest, I don't give a fuck if they are. If they're not, like, I don't even care enough. You know what I'm saying? But generally speaking, when you approach, this has happened to all of us. Child services could have something to do with this. Libra could also talk about law. Okay, somebody could have been. You could be experiencing some issues with. Love triangle. I just heard that somebody could have possibly reported you to child services for your kids or something like that, or lied to child services about something that you did. And this is all about some type of love triangle here. Okay? You were involved in a love triangle. Okay? But when you approach somebody and you go, like let's say like somebody stole something from you. And everything inside of you is saying that person is a whole thief, and you confront them with it, and you're like, I know you took something, I know you stole from me, and they're like, what are you talking about? What makes you think I stole something from you? See, no. Well, how I always usually determine if somebody did something is when a person says, prove it. When somebody says prove it, what that means is there's something that they know that they did it, but they want you to prove that they did it. An innocent person doesn't say prove it. They'll go, what? I didn't do that. There's always going to be initially I think that anybody's going, if a person's innocent or they're a liar, they're going to say I didn't do it. But the more you go do probing questions, the more you have a conversation about said incident, a guilty person will always go, well, prove it. Prove it. If you know I did it, prove it. There's a smugness there. There's an air of you'll never win this because you'll never find the proof. Okay? So that's first thing. So when you approach somebody based upon what your intuition is telling you, a lot of times you're going to be met with that resistance. There's no evidence, there's no proof. You know it though, but physically, there's no proof. Spiritually, you know everything, right? So this person, you know spiritually that they did something to you here. And you may have even confronted this person about it. Okay? Cock blocking. Somebody's, this is about a love triangle here. Okay? One more. This person is a parasite as well. So we could be talking about an incubus, succubus energy. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. Yeah, I believe so. But they have, see, I'm telling you, photo proof in the reverse. Getting evidence. You don't have any evidence that this person did whatever they did to you. Let's see what they did though. When that child services card popped out, it could very well be that this person here, okay, involved you in some type of child services case. Maybe probably lied to child services about you. You may be trying to find some type of evidence here that this person did this. Up in your head. Wow. Okay. You could be all up in your head about this. All in their head. You could be all in your head about this. Overthinking, stressing, overanalyzing this whole situation because you know somebody did something to you and you don't know how you're going to prove it. Well, I'm here to tell you. The best way to go about getting evidence and finding proof about this is when you get that intuitive nudge, when your psychic abilities are telling you that somebody did something to you, and it's spiritually, what that means is that something's happening in the spiritual realm is aware of what this person has done. What I'm learning is that you have to request judgment to be called. You got to call judgment on these people, this person, this entity, organization, business, whatever. Because what are you going to do? You're going to, in the 3D, when people do stuff like this, okay, when they do stuff like this, a lot of people cover their tracks so well, which is why people are always really surprised when they get caught. Like, people are always kind of in shock. But what you have to do is you have to call righteous judgment, because then the divine will make sure that at some point in time, now we can't determine this amount of time, but just you got to call judgment. Angels are always waiting to assist you. Okay? Will they step in on your behalf in certain moments? As I've learned, they will. But when it comes to requesting assistance or needing assistance, you have to. But first of all, you got to believe that they're there to help you. I almost said angel bumps. Hey, what up? I just got God bumps. You have to believe that angels are there to assist you in order to ask them for help. Okay? So you have angels there to assist you at any given time. You have to ask, though. Judgment is something that can be addressed in the spiritual realm. If the astral realm or the ethers or the divine sees it so. But a lot of what we are here to do is we're here to to establish or to claim our spiritual sovereignty. And what that means is that you know that you have the authority to make things happen in the astral realm, the 5D. If you're not using that authority, then it can never be used. So if you're looking for judgment to be called on situations, you have to call righteous judgment. That's what I learned. Okay? It's currently 2:16 p.m. We could be talking about Ohio. I believe 26. Alexa, what's area code 216?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, area code 216 covers Cleveland, Ohio and Cuyahoga County, Ohio.
Thank you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Dwayne. My pleasure. Just doing my job.
Karma. She'd be talking her ass off. All right, so let's see. Let's get a state card out here and see what comes out. Can I get a state card for this reading, please? We got North Carolina right at the bottom of the deck, though. South Dakota. Spirit said get 2 more. Puerto Rico. Again, Puerto Rico's been out a lot lately. And Oklahoma as well as Hawaii. So all these places could be very significant or could ring a bell for something as far as this reading is concerned, okay? Angel Whispers card, and then we'll do the tarot. 33 on the clock. Hey. This goes back to what I was talking about. People just believe in whatever people tell, whatever people say. Especially when it pertains to child services, you know, they need to really kind of tighten the laws on that. You know, I feel like it's going to be changing very soon here. The beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. There's a lot of messages that I've been getting today in my cards, in these readings, about going out and getting grounded. No, I didn't go walk in any grass quite yet, okay? I did get a lot of sunlight, though. Tell us about what's going on here. It's okay. I'll take better care of him/her. A karmic bitch with some funky ass breath. That's where the cards go blank. So I feel like this is somebody that you know. I'll take better care of her/him. Okay? This is your soul karmic. Okay, this is a karmic friend of yours, I believe. And with some bad breath. Or her or the person got bad breath. Okay? Or they're just full of shit. Somebody could be from Indiana as well. Can I get a card, please? Thank you, Spirit. The High Priestess. Oops. Pisces energy, Aquarius energy. More Pisces energy. But something in the spirit. Or more. As always, the letters B or J could be very significant. One more. Seven of Pentacles. Making an investment, planting seeds. The Fool. Aries energy. Clarify. Oh, there's one more card that came out. The Devil in the reverse. I don't know where that came out. So Capricorn could be very significant here. I'm just going to put it back in the deck. If it comes back out, we'll keep it. What's with the High Priestess? The High Priestess can talk about secrets. The High Priestess can talk about divine wisdom, divine knowledge. This can also talk about things being done in the spirit. It can also talk about divinating as well. Or you could be a High Priestess. This talks about what you know. Thank you, Holy Spirit. This talks about what you know, what your intuition is telling you. Clarify the High Priestess here. Three of Cups. Okay? This has something to do with this third party, this love triangle. This is definitely about, you could be a female with another female and that man in the middle. Maybe this is somebody that you used to kick it with, go out to clubs with, drink with, smoke with, okay? Your intuition told you, maybe even alerted you about this third party, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups. Spirit says that's the truth. Somebody could be pregnant. Yep, competition. Somebody was in competition with you. A silent competition here, falling under the High Priestess. I can't make it up. Let's get one more here. Ace of Clubs, please. Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, please. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. Five of Pentacles. All right, clarify the Five of Pentacles here. Four of Wands. So, Five of Cups. Ooh-wee. So what we're talking about here is that your intuition did tell you that there was a third party situation going on here. Apparently, yes. Something that you were left out of with the Five of Pentacles here. You could have ended some type of, you could have broken up with somebody. You could have moved out. Some type of engagement could have been called off, okay? Some type of marriage could have ended. It's not the Hierophant in the reverse, but an engagement, some type of stability here. You were left out of this. You were left out. Maybe somebody left you out of something. Maybe somebody ghosted you. I really kind of feel like you you're blaming yourself because you feel like you should have caught on sooner. Yeah, with the King of Wands here. Sweet Dick Willie, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, man that put you in this competition, in this third party situationship. This could be somebody that you worked with as well, is what I just heard. Yeah, but now karma's taken into effect. This could have actually been your karma for not listening to your intuition. Could have been. Yeah, that you didn't walk away. Okay? That you didn't walk away sooner. It's fine. Karmic situations are about learning. Okay? Let's get the Seven of Pentacles here. It talks about a plan. Some type of seeds that were planted. Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles here. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles, please. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Swords. Truth. Clarity. Clarify. the Hermit to the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot. Seeing through the illusions. I can't make it up. Seven of Pentacles here. I'm telling you about whatever this person said you did to some kids, about what they said you might have did to your kids. Six of Cups in the reverse here. That you hurt your kids. Knight of Swords in the reverse. They reported that to some higher up. I can't make this. I cannot make this up. Seven of Pentacles here. What are we talking about? Making plans, planning. I feel like this is called planning. This is planting seeds for the truth here. Hermit, going within. That's a liken to the High Priestess. It's going to lead you to move forward with, again, calling judge, going within, calling judgment. To get these, to have these illusions, seeing through the illusions. Okay? That's what the Seven of Cups talks about. Seeing through the illusions of whatever they said that you did, what they reported to this Hierophant agency, child services, is what I'm telling you, that you hurt a child. Hurt your children. I heard hurt your children. So you may have gotten your children taken away. You see this? How it flew out? Nine of Wands. Clarify the Nine of Wands here. I want to, Nine of Pentacles here. In the reverse, by the way. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like whatever this person said about you, you've been through a lot. You've been through a lot. You may be recovering. You might have endured a lot of loss as well. Nine of Pentacles. Spirit says that's the truth here. Ace of Pentacles here. Somebody's gonna have to pay you for this. So I'm hearing like court. Somebody's gonna have to pay you for this. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Somebody owes you an Ace of Pentacles for this lie. I don't know if it's the justice system or this person. So, you know, when a person, I think this represents the amount of loss that you've suffered. You went through a lot, and you lost a lot because of this lie. Because somebody had you in some type of competition with some friend of yours. Clarify the Fool. That's Aries energy. Things starting over, it could be. We could be talking about an actual person. Clarify the Fool. Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. That's a blessing from the divine here. And it's going to be coming into you quick, or you'll be receiving some type of message, some type of communication about this, or this blessing will be coming to you very quickly here. Now, the Ace of Pentacles, it can be considered something very earthly. It's in a nest, so what am I picking up from that? It's like something has been growing in a nest, like a nest egg. So like a financial blessing here. Ace of Pentacles, please. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Ten of Swords in the reverse, please. Thank you. Ace of Wands. Right in the nick of time, I just heard. You're going to be receiving some type of financial blessing after this secret comes out about what this person said about you. Yep, again, death in the reverse. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Six of Swords in the reverse. They're okay with all this energy. So okay, let's just start with the Fool in the upright, to the Ace of Pentacles, to the Ten of Swords in the reverse. What I heard is that you could quite possibly right now be in a very bad situation. Okay, you could be at a lack of money. You can be like traumatized with the Nine of Wands out here. You could have gone through a whole lot because of this plan that this person had about bending this truth. But the truth will set you free. You know what the truth is on the inside. Okay? You know that. With the Hermit here, with the truth. And this is what's going to lead you. You could also be a Cancer. You could be a Cancer. A Virgo or a Cancer. You don't have to be either or, because the Cancer talks about taking a path, what's going to lead you to victory or an achievement. But victory, what I like to look at it as, like you made it. Finish line energy. Something here about a car. I don't know if somebody said maybe something happened in a car, then maybe you got pulled over in a car with your kids, I'm hearing. With the Chariot. But with this Fool here, there's about to be a grand reset, I heard. And a financial blessing as well. It's going to save you from whatever kind of ending that you're looking at here. The Ten of Swords. Spirit says that's the truth, and you are protected. Very much protected. This also talks about a brand new passionate beginning. This new beginning is protected. You are protected. Because this secret is going to come out with the Moon in the reverse. It just talks about illusions. Again, it's going to save you from a death. Now, the tables are turning. This is Karmic Wheel of Fate. It's turning. Somebody is headed towards some very, very turbulent waters. Six of Swords in the reverse, please. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. You're not at the bottom of it this time. This other person, I believe, is. This person. This Empress in the reverse. This other toxic feminine energy. Not other toxic feminine, my bad. the other woman. Yeah. Five of Swords. Something's going to be blocked here. A very strong blockage as well for this Queen of Wands in the reverse. She loses. She's about to lose something here. Very bad. Whatever this stabbing you in the back is not gonna is done. It's a done deal. No more conflict from this person. No more betrayals or backstabbing. This fight or whatever this is, whatever this person has been trying to do against you is over. Five of Swords in the reverse. This Empress in the reverse. Now you are again strong protection from this fire sign. This woman could also be she could be an Aries, or no, she could be a Leo with the Strength card here. She's being blocked. Now you have the upper hand against this person's attacks. Seven of Wands. She is pregnant too. She's pregnant. Yep, she's definitely pregnant. Or just had a baby. Or is about to have a baby. You may not even know this. You may know it. No, I feel like maybe you do know it. I feel like maybe you do know it. Give me one more card, please. 234. 234. 234. Something's already in motion. I feel like maybe you have already called judgment on this person, or you should get up on it. I feel like they're waiting. I feel like Yeah, see, we got temperance in the reverse, to the world in the reverse, to the lovers in the reverse, to the magician in the reverse. What does this mean? And then we got the Ten of Wands here. This is your energy now, quite possibly. You could be heavily burdened right now, especially if you're at the nine of Wands. You are feeling this Ten of Wands here, but this also represents strength. You've been carrying such a heavy load here. Now, temperance in the reverse, the world in reverse, the lovers in the reverse. Wow, these cards are the way that this is showing up. The Hangman. Oh wow, the magician in the reverse. So this is okay. If we turn it around like this, look at what do you see? Manifestation, connecting. Again, the Hangman talks about becoming more enlightened, manifesting, enlightenment, making the right choice, the high vibing choice. The lovers talks about making a choice. The world, closing out a cycle to bring balance. This all to me talks about calling in, making a judgment, making righteous. All of this is divine energy. And this is not saying that you are not divine. What this is saying is that you're not tapping into your divine sovereignty. These are all king majors. This is divine energy. All of it. You are an earth angel. Highly enlightened earth angel. Could be a Gemini. You don't have to be. This is Sagittarius, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo energy. The world here. It's like you have the world is just waiting for you to do it. That's why it's in the reverse. You have to call judgment. Damn. Look how all those came out. That's some. Woo. And the sun. I'm telling you. Queen of Swords, that's the truth. Page of Wands, you need to speak something to the universe. Judgment is what I'm hearing. I'm really surprised Judgment or Justice didn't come out, but after this we're going to call it. King of Swords here. I'm really picking up on the fact that you need to call. The King of Swords is somebody who's very intellectual. This is about facts. Somebody who receives facts and then makes a decision. No, that's the Queen of Swords. The King of Swords looks at things and is very black and white about it. That also could represent like a police officer, okay, an investigator. Clarify the King of Swords. Eight of Swords. Seven of Swords. A lot of swords out here about this betrayal. Somebody's going to go to jail for this. Somebody's going to get arrested for this. Now, when the Eight of Swords come out, what I do realize is that I always say somebody's going to jail or going to prison. What this really means is that it could come out before anybody goes to jail, like actual gets sentenced to jail or gets sentenced to prison. They are generally are apprehended and they're booked and arrested. I feel like somebody's going to get caught for this. They're call judgment on this person because there's an investigator here. I feel like this investigator is going to be the one to just, whenever you call the judgment, see a lot of times what will happen, what we all know, there's going to be something that's going to be presented to this investigator as far as your case is concerned. You may have to call righteous judgment and then get in contact maybe with your attorney to say, hey, whatever the case may be. But I just kind of feel like when things aren't possible, when things are out of our hands, when people do stuff like this to us, okay, and we don't know how we're going to get ourselves out of it. A lot of the times, what I realize, what I've learned and what I've been learning, you've already removed yourself from this situation, so that probably was the very first thing you should have done. But you had to learn things as well. You've had to learn your lesson about possibly dealing with this person and this third party, and if you haven't, you're going to get there because you're getting this message. But a lot of what I'm seeing here is that you are just in some very low vibrational energy, or you possibly are still there. I'm not sure where you are as far as clearing out this karmic energy, But what I am going to tell you though is that you are very high vibing. You are very tapped into that. You are an earth angel. You are probably a chosen one. With all this divine energy out here, definitely somebody that's chosen. Or very angelic, very divine. All this divine energy came out for you. But it was in the reverse because maybe you don't realize that you are the divine being you are. And once you realize that's your spiritual sovereignty, your spiritual authority. Once you realize that, you call judgment on this situation and watch how things work for you. I am learning, and I have learned to appreciate. And every day I have to remind myself of what I've been saved from, where I could be, and where I quite possibly should have been when it comes to people plotting and planning and strategizing against me. The Most High God has definitely saved me from some very impossible situations. All praises to the Most High. When you realize that, it gives you a whole new, different perspective on life. If God thinks that you're that important, then you should really start to consider the fact that you are that important to yourself. Okay? So once you call righteous judgment on this person, they're going to end up in jail. They're going to get arrested. They're going to get caught for this backstabbing and betrayal that they put you through. Just all because of somebody had you in a third party with a frenemy that's pregnant. Where are those cards at? The letter C could be significant. C-I-N blank. Nick. The name Nick could be significant. The name Cindy could be very significant. Something about something being incorporated. I-N-C, ink, incorporated. That could have something to do with this here. Zinc. Somebody could have low iron or be, what is it when people have low iron? There's a condition that pregnant women get. Or even women after they're pregnant. You know what I'm talking about here. Zinc levels. What do they say about zinc levels? I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about here, okay? So the name Cindy could be significant. C-I-N. Cinco de Mayo. Somebody could be to speak Spanish. Somebody could be Mexican. The name Nick is, I'm seeing it here. Cincinnati, North Carolina, NC. We called both of those. Cincinnati, North Carolina could be significant. Indiana, IN. Hello, confirmations. Okay. Do you feel me? All right, y'all. I'm closing out the message. I'm closing out the reading. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, select the all options so that you know all of my uploads. You feel me? I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. I hope this message helps you. You feel me? You have to come back and tell me about it, all right? Always use your discernment. Of course, always use your discernment. Okay, that's the end. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. As always, take it easy. I love you. To the moon and back. Deuces. Savage.